Today we are learning vertical welding and horizontal using the 7018 rod. He's actually in the horizontal position with the 7018, and I have another student that's using the 7018 going uphill. So we're gonna stop over here and check him out for a second. He's been getting it in, getting a little bit more comfortable. He just moved over to this position. So he's learning. Each position is always different too, fam. So you have to master each position. Don't think just because you got flat, you can do horizontal and vertical, because each position is a little different. Normally, we're gonna say that the vertical one is a little bit harder. It's a little harder to do the vertical one. Step over here. Now he's working with the vertical, doing 60-10. He's going 60-10 uphill, and he's doing 60-10 downhill, so that way he can learn the manipulation of that rod. You see his posture. You want to make sure that you're comfortable and that you're pushing it, because the rod is actually disappearing as you weld. So you want to push in an upward angle. Now you can do upside down horseshoes, you can do small tight circles, or you can go side to side, whatever pattern that makes you feel comfortable. But I would say try different patterns to find the best result possible. Now he's over here with the 7018. As you see, he's burning pretty good. He's doing 7018 uphill. And the goal is to get them to master this 7018 family, because the 7018 is the go-to rod for construction, pipe welding, repairs, because it's got more alloys in it, so it can flex. It won't, break like a normal, like a 60-10. It could actually break under pressure, but that 70-18, it got more alloys, so it gives more flexibility. So when it comes to structural welding and pipe welding, that's why they use it on caps and for stringers. So it's real critical that the students learn how to do the 70-18 uphill and overhead. I teach them 4 positions, but the uphill is the one I really want them to master. And sometimes when you're getting started, the stop and starting is also something that you have to work on. So we'll have them do that too. They'll go halfway up the plate, and I have them stop, and that way they can learn how to tie back in and keep going. But you have to start from ground zero. I can't stress that enough, family. Everybody learn different, so the goal is to help each student individually. I can't assume that just because I taught it in a classroom setting that everyone got it. So I have to check and make sure everybody's getting it and understanding it, because we all learn differently. And that's why I think that it's valuable to have a welding coach, because I can show you things you're doing wrong and help critique your skills, so that way you can get better and better. A lot of times we can master things the wrong way. You can do it for years and say, oh man, that's how I've been doing it, but it wasn't the right way. So it's good to have a coach in your team that can show you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong.
Hey, Coach. I said it looks like it's burning a little hot. I can see flames coming out.
Okay, it's burning a little hot.
Yeah, from my electrode. I see orange fire as I'm working.
Sometimes we're doing a thicker plate. That's the only thing. So try that right there. See how that works.
Alright.
And then you got to think though, that 60-10 though, it do burn aggressive. It
Now,
do burn.
The other one, the raggedy 60-10 burnt smooth.
It burns smooth.
Yeah, I was shocked. I'm like,
or maybe, like I say, some of them I don't know.
Rougher than this.
Yeah. Some
burn
of them be like that. We actually had a box of bad rods got donated to us. We used them anyway, but they was rough. They was rough, but we still use them. We thanks for the donation for those who donated some rods to us. It's all trial and error, family. So never get discouraged. Just keep going at it. And over time, you're going to master striking it, master starting where you stop from. Just don't get discouraged. All of these students never welded before that I got right now. Never touched a rod, a grinder, or anything. So to see them where they at now, family, is amazing. And I know they're just going to get better over time. But like I say, some of the rods we got was a little damaged. We just got some new ones, but we got some donated to us. So some of them had a few issues. I think they probably had a little water damage or was left out. But it was good to practice with. But we got some new rods too, so they've been working with them as well. So family, I just wanted to say, if you don't know how to weld and you want to learn, come down to the Goodwill Academy in Little Rock, Arkansas, off of Scott Hamilton Drive, and learn how to weld. This program they have is amazing, family. It's amazing. 16-week program. You're going to learn stick welding and flux core welding. The opportunity to get tested in vertical and overhead. You get your OSHA 10, all your PPE. They help you with your job placement and resume building for under $3,800, family. I think it's a no-brainer. So if you know someone in the area and they want to learn how to weld, tell them about the Goodwill Industries in Little Rock, Arkansas. Also, I teach privately too for those who don't want to be in a school setting. You can still learn privately. So I have private classes, and then we have the school setting classes. However you want to learn, I am your welding coach, and I want to help you get above the hump. Hold on, family.